Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to cover something that I have not covered on this channel. I really wanted to take a look at this because I thought it would be fun. You know, it's not something I typically cover on the channel. And, you know, music is music is music. There's all kinds of music in the world. And, you know, while not all of it will be everybody's cup of tea, it's still music and people like it. And it's a mode of expression. And I think it's important personally to champion even that, even though it's not, you know, our cup of tea. So yeah, just so you guys know, for my current subscribers, this might be a little bit of a shock if you haven't A, heard this song, or B, seen the video, because it's a little different. Today, in case you haven't already figured out, we're covering WAP by Cardi B featuring Megan the Stallion. I think it was #1 at some point, right? I don't know. It's got like, as of this video, it's got like 239 million views. So I'd say it's a little popular, right? But yeah, that's today's video and I thought it would be fun. Before we go on, I'd like to give the mandatory disclaimer. I will be doing a reaction / analysis of the video, meaning that during some parts, you know, I'll be giving little bits of commentary here and there. And then once or twice, I'll be pausing the video to kind of give a little bit more of an in-depth analysis / commentary. Usually it's to comment about things that I like musically, but considering that this is a little bit different from what I usually cover, we'll see where it goes. Other than that, let's get into it. Let's have fun. And yeah. All right. I always get a little bit nervous when doing something new. Let's see how it goes. It's interesting decor. Imagine if this is Cardi's house. Imagine having like a statue of you outside. I think that's how you know you've made it. The interesting decor continues.
Certified free, 7 days a week, wet and gushy, make that pull-out game weak. Yeah, you dealing with some wet and
I don't know, that feels good.
Bucket and a mop for this wet and gushy. Give me everything you got for this wet and gushy. Beat it up, baby, catch a charge. Extra large and extra hard.
Oh, that's cool.
Put this
I think,
cookie right in your face.
was that like an introduction of hi-hat?
Hop on top, I wanna ride. I do a giggle, I'm kinda wild. Look at my mouth, look at my thighs. It's wet, it's wet, come take a dive. Tie me up like I'm surprised.
I find it interesting.
I wear disguise. I want you to park that Big Mac truck right in the
Ooh, I like that.
Make me dream, make it stream. I don't
some
public,
polyrhythmic
I don't cook,
stuff
I don't
going on.
clean, but let me tell you, I got this ring.
Gobble me, swallow me, drip down inside of me, quick jump out for you, let it get inside of me.
Okay, here we go.
Put it, never tell them where I'm about to be. I run down on them before I have a night. Running me, talk your pal.
Talking about cadence. I'll talk about it.
Really ain't never got him for a thing. He already made his mind up before he came. Now get your boots, hang your coat, for this wet and gushy.
I feel it. It's good.
Pictures of this wet and gushy. Pay my tuition just to kiss me on this wet and gushy. Now make it rain if you wanna see some wet and gushy.
I'm sensing a big deal about like big cats. Oh, I get it. Kylie. I like that like bass. Slow and subtle.
Look, I need
Okay.
a
First of all, I mean, I know Kylie's a big thing. You know, she really is, and good for her. I mean, but I'm confused. Like, is her appearance in this video just like, oh, that is an interesting hair. Like, do you think like she actually had? Sorry, like I did like the leopard like dress, and then look at all this like big cat stuff that I just got. But anyway, I don't know. It's like I dig this song a little bit because you know, I'm a drum set player and I do like fat beats. So I mean, it's cool. There's not a lot of melodic stuff going on. in this song, but I think it works. I mean, hip hop / rap / hybrid stuff is really more focused on the rhythmic properties of the song, which I think is really cool. I mean, as a percussionist, of course I think it's cool, but two things really stood out to me: that 3/4 polyrhythm, that I think it's 3/4, which I think is really cool. And I wonder if rappers just go with, the flow. I mean, obviously they call it flow, but I wonder if they just go with that flow and they just come up with these rhythms just off the top of their head, or if they know what it is. I don't know. I'm curious. I don't know. I'm not a rapper, so I wouldn't really know if it's done intentionally. And another thing I was gonna say, way at the beginning when Cardi was saying, I got cut off just before I think it was just before the 3/4 polyrhythm because I was listening, but I think it's really interesting how rappers develop their own kind of cadence, and what I mean by cadence is what they sound like the rhythmic flow of them. You can, when you hear Cardi B rapping, it's Cardi B rapping because they have a certain pattern that they follow, and that's kind of their cadence. Is typically a very Cardi sounding kind of rhythm, so it's her. And I think it's interesting, but I don't know. When Megan came out, she obviously has her own cadence, and I think it flows a little bit more in terms of variation. I like that certain rappers have their sound, but I like it even more when they have their sound and they can deviate just a little bit. Just like when Cardi went to that 3/4 polyrhythm, I think it's cool. I think it adds variation, it adds spice, whatever you want to call it.
All hit, I need a deep, I need a Henny drink, I need a woo smoke, not a garden snake, I need a king cobra with a hook in it, hope it lean over. He got some money, then that's where I'm headed. Cookie A1, just like his credit. He got a beard, well I'm trying to wet it.
There's just so much
I don't wanna,
cat print, leopard print. What do you call? Oh, that was a snake.
Touch that. That swing in the back of my talking misfire. The sun is going and drying. It's coming outside. Yeah, right on that thing.
I'm still impressed by that hair.
He trying to sign me.
Your Honor, I'm a freak. Handcuffs, leashes. Switch my wig, make him feel like he cheating. Put him on his knees, give him something to believe in. Never lost a fight, but I'm looking for a beat. In the food chain, I'm the one that eat you. If he ate my eye, he's a bottom feeder. Big D stand for big.
I don't know a lot about
make you bust before I ever meet
Megan.
You.
Is that what she usually sounds like?
Can't hurt my feelings, but I like pain.
Like her cadence?
Who's is it when I ride the I'ma spell my name.
There's definitely a pattern. I'm a big fan of water, so I like it when they do dances in water.
Give me everything you got for this wet and gushy. Now from the top, make it drop. That's some wet and gushy. Now get a bucket and a mop. That's some wet and gushy. I'm talking wop, wop, wop.
That's some pretty clean choreography. Choreography.
That's some wet and gushy, huh?
Oh, I don't know who this is, and I feel kind of bad. I don't know who this is either. I'm just not that cool, I guess. Get it. I don't know who any of these people are. Should I? Okay. I guess this is where it ends. I don't know, it's a very interesting thing. But before I get into my final thoughts, I kind of want to talk about one last thing that was on my mind listening to the latter part of the song, the second half or whatever. Megan Thee Stallion, I was listening to her cadence, obviously, but something that I really appreciated from her is she has very clean rhythms in her verses and such. Because I've heard some rappers, mostly amateur rappers, I even some mainstream rappers, I can't remember off the top of my head, but maybe that's a good thing, but they don't really adhere to timing. So it sounds weird to me. I don't really like it, especially as a percussionist, but I don't know, I appreciate that attention to detail. In my opinion, I feel like she adheres more to timing and tempo, even more so than Cardi. I think that's an interesting dichotomy in terms of timing. Now, like I've always said, music is subjective and people like different things, but personally I prefer more of the in time kind of feel to any kind of music. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of found it entertaining, to say the least. I know this song got some hate. I don't know. It's a controversial subject, but me personally, I like to champion freedom of expression. And as far as I'm concerned, it's not everybody's cup of tea, but I think that's okay because you don't really have to listen to it. And I think I've heard the radio edit of this song, and it's like every other word is bleeped out, which is fine because I mean it's over the airwaves. You know, if you don't want your kids to be listening to something that's a little more risque, then you don't have to listen to the naughty bits. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I thought that was fun. Oh, I completely slipped my mind. I was listening to it at the very beginning, and I listened to it in the middle when Kylie was walking by or whatever. I didn't mention it, but the bass line was really interesting. But it was like a little chromatic, a 3-note chromatic bass line. And I thought it was really cool. But yeah, the reason I thought of that was because I was just thinking it was a fun song. You know, it's not everybody's cup of tea, and it's not something that I usually cover on the channel, but I'm glad I did because like everything, just as I celebrate musicianship, there's all sorts of musicianship out there, even in the sense of, you know, computer generated musicianship, I guess. I think that takes some talent as well, especially on the side of producing, because it happens everywhere. It happens in rock music, it happens in hip hop music, it happens in pop music, it happens in country music. The production of music is there, and I don't think there's a song out there that is like just raw. You know, like there's producing that goes into every album, just some more than others. But I think every musician has a style. Every musician has a way that they want to express themselves. And I think it's important to champion that kind of stuff as well. So yeah, it was fun. It was interesting. I had a blast, and I can see why people like it. But that's it. That's pretty much it for today's video. Thanks so much for stopping by. I really hope you enjoyed it. And hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.